You wake up this morning to the headline that's catching everyone's attention: a staggering R15.5 billion civil claims burdening the South African Police Service, exposed by Police Minister Senzo Mchunu, who is currently on special leave amid serious allegations of secret interference within sensitive investigations. The swirl of controversy is intense. Was this a calculated confession, a bold defense, or something even more complex? Let's unpack this carefully with clarity, balance, and depth so we all understand what's really going on and why it matters. First, imagine the calm before the storm. Up until recently, Senator Mchunu, picked as police minister following last year's general elections, was seen by some as a centrist, technocratic figure within the ANC. No one expected such a bombshell. But then KwaZulu-Natal Police Commissioner Senzo Mchunu stepped forward with dramatic accusations. He said Mchunu had received payments from corruption suspects and had helped dismantle an investigative team probing politically connected murders. That shock felt like a blow to the heart of justice itself. President Cyril Ramaphosa responded by placing Mchunu on leave and launching a judicial commission of inquiry, expected to report in stages over 3 to 6 months. Now, fast forward to this disclosure. Mchunu reveals that SAPS faces R15.5 billion in civil claims, a heavy burden. The timing is painfully close to the allegations made by Mchunu, and coming as Mchunu remains sidelined. Some see this as an attempt to shift attention to SAPS's financial woes, others as a public plea for sympathy or a strategic distraction. To fully grasp the situation, we must zoom out and revisit what brought us here. South Africa already struggles with endemic corruption and a police service mired in distrust. Political meddling in sensitive investigations has been a recurring theme, undermining both justice and public confidence. Mchunu claims echo this wider concern, highlighting how political interests may override the law and how officers on the ground get caught in that crossfire. All this plays out against the backdrop of a country grappling with violence, inequality, and institutional weaknesses. So, what does this look like from different angles? On one side, there are those who argue that Mchunu's reveal of civil claims is a reactive gesture, a way to mitigate reputational damage or to frame himself as a victim of broader institutional failings. That narrative suggests he's trying to explain that SAPS is under strain, financially undermined, and unable to perform properly, regardless of who's at fault. On another side, skeptics believe this is a diversion, an intentional shift from corruption allegations toward administrative headaches. If your headlines read R15.5 billion liability instead of secret interference accusations, the public focus changes. It's not unusual in politics to make a splash that distracts from the real issue, allegations of systemic decay or personal misconduct. Then there's the larger, human dimension. SAPS officers are under pressure, expectations are high, and internal loyalties are divided. Mchunu unprecedented public outing of the minister eroded norms of solidarity, indicating deep fractures. Mchunu's disclosure may stem from a genuine urge to highlight the operational weight of civil claims, potentially crippling investigations and morale, or from a calculated move to buy legal and political breathing room. Notably, President Ramaphosa's commission, led by Justice Madlenga, will probe whether current or former officials aided criminal syndicates, ignored credible warnings, or accepted financial or political gains. The stakes are high, and the inquiry may extend beyond Mchunu to other senior figures, meaning this drama might expose much more than one minister's fate. Looking ahead, what could the future hold? If this commission uncovers compelling evidence, we may see prosecutions, resignations, institutional reforms, and perhaps even a shakeup in SAPS leadership. Alternatively, if the process drags with no meaningful outcomes, public trust could erode further and opposition parties may amplify their demands. Mchunu remains under investigation himself, and parties like the MKP already accuse the Constitutional Court of double standards, adding political fuel to the fire. Another possible outcome lies in policy shifts. The Commission might recommend structural changes, like stricter oversight, better vetting, stronger protection for whistleblowers, or limits on ministerial interference. That would at least be a constructive silver lining. On the downside, If the commission is perceived as toothless, cynicism will grow. So where are we now? Mchunu is on leave. Allegations swirl. R15.5 billion civil claims now hang over SAPS. A judicial commission is convening, and the public is demanding answers. The narrative is evolving, unpredictable, yet critically important. At its core, the public needs clarity, integrity, and accountability, whether through transparent inquiry, effective reform, or leadership change. As citizens and observers, we must watch closely, question openly, and expect outcomes reflective of justice rather than politics. Only then can we hope to reinvigorate trust in law enforcement and governance. There you have it. From the shocking reveal of vast civil liabilities through political maneuvers, institutional scrutiny, diverse viewpoints, to the uncertain path ahead. The drama is trending, but its resolution will likely shape South Africa's policing and politics for years. If you found this exploration helpful, please hit subscribe and take a moment to share your thoughts in the comments. What outcome do you hope for? Will the commission deliver real change, or will this all fizzle into another political sidestep? Let's keep this conversation going. Thanks for sticking around, and I'll catch you in the next one.